Hey guys, and welcome to my first YouTube video. This is really the first of the next 52 vlogs that's coming out this year, and it's going to be one of the longer ones. It's going to be the first one. It's going to be a little bit of explanation about everything. I won't be cutting in it. There won't be any editing at all. So if I if I make fuck ups, shit happens, you know. But I got like this plan of this video where I want to go. First of all, you can see my background. This is actually where I stream every day, just minus the green screen. A bit messy, a lot of papers, a lot of stuff from my school. But as you can see, a lot of gaming stuff. I can take you into later. Not today though. I want to talk a little bit about today is the past year, is the year we're in now, 2015. And also a little about me. Sounds very selfish, and it is. It is. So yeah, the past year, what happened? Well, in the late June, I started streaming for the first time, and with the help of Kate from Kate Loves Games, that sadly doesn't stream anymore. I got my first followers pretty quick. I got a schedule, I got a channel going, everything was just rolling, and stuff happened every day. It was amazing. I had a really good time streaming, and therefore I decided to use a lot more time on it than just a few hours a day, you know. It was a pleasure to stream. It was a pleasure to be in the channel every day, talk with people like that. Like most people who are in here today weren't in there at that point. Some were, and I'm grateful for that. So yeah, I started streaming late June, which means I'll be streaming over half a year, like almost 6 months, and that's great. That's amazing. Sadly, I'm just making like headlines of the year we've been in. Sadly, I was quite a bit away. I was away for like whole weekends, weeks. I had even a whole month away because I had some problems with my apartment, as you know. Which resulted in me not streaming at all. And then you guys showed me the love. While I was gone for a month, I lost followers, but I gained as many. Number wise, I didn't lose a single follower. I gained 2. That was over an entire month. 4 weeks, 1 day. 6 hours and some minutes I was away from you guys, away from my stream, I was away from home. Couldn't really do that much. I barely had any internet, and I just had 4 tough weeks, but I will get in on that later, as I got something to tell you too. Then I got back, and then the fun part started. Before I went away, I hit 1K, 1400 I actually think we hit before I went away, and I kind of just went back into the grind. It felt like I was starting over. I had a channel, and that was pretty nice. I had a lot of followers, that was nice. I had my mods, I had some regulars still being there, but it felt like starting over. It was tough. It was really tough getting back into it, and I had my moments where I just wanted to give up. Like, just wanted to give up. It was really tough. The only thing getting me going was really that every day there was between 2 and 10 people sitting and waiting for me, saying hello when I got in there, and that kept me going. You guys kept me going. There's also another reason. I will get back into that later again, alongside the 4-week trip away. Yeah, we hit 2K. Christmas, New Year, 2K. We had that brilliant idea from K-Dog that 12 days countdown to Christmas with giveaways all day and that. And it was amazing. I had a good time. But I kind of saw the backside of it. Kind of saw what I later figured that is not the way I want to go. That is kind of what I feared a little bit. but I saw how certain channels get their followers. I saw that you can actually base the channel on giveaways, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It was nice to get all those followers. It was real nice, and I will say that I might do it again, but I will not base my stream on it. That was the most important lesson I learned during those 12 days, and especially after the 24-hour stream, the 27, that I don't want to base my stream on giveaways. They're good to have. It's nice to have them sometimes, but I won't base it on it. And that's how it's going to be in the future. There won't be as many giveaways. Those giveaways that will be a little bit bigger, a little bit more like hype. But I won't do the same thing again. Christmas, New Year. For those of you who haven't heard it yet, we are in 2015. We also went past Christmas, 2014, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, sorry, and Happy New Year to all of you who missed it in the channel. That brings me up to the next part of the video, so to speak. Next year, or actually this year, I kind of wrote the idea down for this video before, so that's why I said next year. What's gonna happen? What's my plans? What do I want to do in 2015? Well, there is, like, of course, the grind is real. We're gonna keep grinding. We joined the awesome stream team, Grinders, and hopefully that will bring a little bit more than it did before. I think it's a great stream team. There's a lot of awesome people in there. I haven't met half of them, but I will make sure to do that. That's for sure. Plans/dreams for this year is like what I want to do. I want to get my sub button this year, and I hope to do it before I stream 1 year. That is kind of the plan. I know it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be one hell of a grind all the way, but I know we can do it. We are, if we look at the numbers, they say like, okay, about 5K, wow, there we go, now that it is out, 5,000 followers on Twitch, and we are, what, 2,800 away. That, I believe we can do it. I believe we could hit, well, after getting challenged by Tim, I believed. But I believe we can do it as a community. We can get to that 5K. We can get that sub button. We can get that partnership. We've been going for it for such a long time. That is really the biggest plan of this year. That is getting that the sub button, the partnership. It will be amazing. If we don't hit it before June, that's okay too. It's this year. 2015 is the year where it happens. Hopefully, it could be awesome if we did it before June, at least before July. But I don't know. It's not a requirement at all. It's just a big dream. After I start streaming, it's the dream to get us up on. I would just like to point that out. It's the dream, and I hope we can do it. Together, we can do it. That was kind of what I wanted to talk about last year and this year. I kind of want to give you an introduction to me as the first vlog ever, and the first one in this year. Kind of want to talk a little bit about who I am, what I want, what kind of problems I have during every day in my life, and it's a long list. First of all, many of you know my name maybe. Again, I'm also for the beautiful Denmark. That's why you also will hear me fail in English from time to time. I'm not perfect. I'm not from an English-speaking country. Far from. But I try. We try, and hopefully it goes. Hopefully you can understand what I'm saying, and hopefully you can rely to that. Yeah, a little bit about me. And those of you who know me already, you might learn some new. And for those of you who are new to my channel, well, here you go. Here's a small introduction. My name is Matthias. I'm from Denmark. Currently, I'm 21. I live in a small apartment. You can see there's a lot of mess. A mess. But I'm having fun. I enjoy my life. I finished 2 educations. One I finished in September. Sadly, and this is where it's gonna get tough for me, by the way. So if I have a break, you know why. In June, actually, in the start of June, early June, I broke down with stress and depression, a very harsh one. And I've been struggling with that ever since. I haven't told any of you this because it's been a subject for me that I didn't really want to talk about. And also because my stream was really the only thing that worked out in my daily routines. The only thing that survived the stress and depression was this, streaming. And not only that, but streaming also got me through. Streaming has helped me a lot. It got me through my tough times. And it's tough. It's really tough. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's really it's some shit. It is some shit. Sorry about my language, but it is. It's tough to get through. It also meant that I have hurt some people, not physically, but I hurt some people. I have lost contact with some people from my Sorners out here in Denmark. I lost contact with people. I lost some friendships for several reasons, not just because of me being very quiet in my social life. But it's been expensive. It's been tough. And the only thing that got me through this is my stream. And with that said, it kind of shows how much you guys mean for me. Like, you are almost everything right now. I got my family. My family is everything, you know that. Family first. But I count my stream, my community, as my secondary family. And you mean everything. It's I can't explain the feeling to go online and sit there and talk to you guys. There will always be the haters, and you know what? Let the haters hate. I have reached a point where I don't give a shit. Yeah. So yeah, I've been battling stress and depression here the last half of a year, and it's been tough. I'm coming through. I'm doing good. I am. I'm getting a job soon. But it is something. I don't tell anyone this. Just to point out, I haven't told anyone this before, that the only thing that survived in my life was my stream. And I started streaming after I was totally down. I used my time on Twitch watching some big streamers like Fadrius and Co and Deadpool Plays, all those guys, like all the awesome guys I followed for a while. And just like, I can do that too. The only thing that worked out, like, I couldn't go and work, I couldn't do anything, but I could stream. That was the thing I could do. That was the thing I was good at. And suddenly it just turned out that it worked. That brings me back to the 4 weeks where I was gone. I had to move out of my apartment because of some mold problems in my kitchen. And that could take between 3 weeks and 6 months. where I couldn't be in the apartment, they said. 4 weeks I was stuck in some house in the middle of nothing with no internet, barely any TV. I lived on Netflix and Arcade when I could get on internet, and suddenly I don't like those of you who have the experience with a depression or stress knows that the small things that means a lot and that feels a lot like it takes some space in your life. They keep you going, and suddenly you get like they disappear or you are pulled away from them, your life is just nothing. Like literally, it felt like when I broke down with stress and depression, it kind of felt like that again. I was back at status quo. Nothing had happened. I started over again, and everyone was concerned again, and it was tough. And that's why I don't think you guys know how much you mean to me. Just putting it out there, you mean a lot, and just the fact that I have an opportunity to sit and stream with you guys every day, sit and play, sit and talk, do everything. It's amazing, and I can explain how much you feel. Like it's insane, and that is also why I want to share it with you. I haven't been able to before, but I have reached a point now where I can talk about it in public. I can talk about how I feel. I can talk about how I felt 6 months ago. I couldn't do that before. So to end this rather long video off, this rather long first vlog of Sorner, I actually just want to say thank you. Thank you for amazing 2014. Thank you for basically saving my life, getting me out of the dark hole I was in. Thank you for being in here every day. For those of you who are there, thank you just for stopping by and saying hello. And just once in a while, just stop by and say hello. You don't need to be in here if you don't like me. That's okay. And thank you for being amazing. And I was just gonna say thank you, like beforehand, that gonna get this up button. So guys, I'll see you around. This was vlog number 1 of me. And the next one's gonna be much more about how I'm doing. A lot's gonna change here in the new year. You can see big guy. Not like big, but I was required to be big during my training. But there will be a lot more that like that next video where I'm gonna explain a lot of stuff and what's gonna happen, and then we're gonna follow that progress. I'll see you all in the stream. I love you guys. See you around. Thank you for being amazing. I love you all. Total sort of love. Just saying. See you around next week.